What's up, everybody? Alright, just getting everything all set up. Map bands have been picked, so I'll just move on to the map bands. First map is going to be played on Infernal Shrines. Oh, let me change the game score here. All right, what is up, everybody? So we have a game, Baby on Board versus Phoenix Rising Diamond here. They bring up the standings. Let's see here. Standings. Zoom on in. All right, so basically we have Phoenix Rising Diamond sitting at 7th place with Baby on Board up in 5th place. So both of these teams guaranteed to go into playoffs because this is the last game before playoffs have been set. Main thing is if Phoenix Rising Diamond, one second, if Phoenix Rising Diamond can get a domination here, I could put them at 17 points. But I believe that because that would put them tied. So if I know this correctly, if they're tied and they lose the head-to-head, then that means that Phoenix Rising Diamond would take the spot above. There is some talk in the Div A chat about that because there's a similar situation happening with other teams because there's ties like. Oh no, actually no, I think it's been taken care of. Yeah, because the ties between Beef Boys and Phoenix Rising Xanthite, because Beef Boys won over Phoenix Rising Xanthite, they're up in second. But either way, it's strong teams with both. So yeah, anyways, talking about me, let's head on into the game lobby. And looks like I will have to switch the teams around. There we go. Easy fix. CavG. Those who don't know, CavG and Zanehyde have a really cool educational Patreon and YouTube called Nexus Schoolhouse, and they provide coaching too. So if you guys haven't already checked them out, it's an awesome resource for learning Heroes of the Storm. In fact, my own NGS tank play with May has improved because of CavG and Zanehyde's coaching and content, so I highly recommend that. Cool. Now, we're going into Infernal Shrines here. So, I mean, we do know that Mockery, really big fan of Tracer and Hanzo, but, I mean, the rest of Team Baby on Board are very strong in terms of communication composition. I believe Terex, who he may be streaming. His stream is Kyle Ferguson. We got Kai Berry's also streaming with Mockery, streaming on his channel too. But highly recommend like jumping in and out of this team's channels just because I really enjoy the way that they communicate during their team comps. Phoenix Rising Diamond here, of course, If you guys don't know already, Phoenix Rising Diamond, very big organization full of awesome, happy people. And actually, Phoenix Rising have taken over one of the, I believe, heroic teams. So they're working their ways up in terms of not only being huge in terms of the amateur scene, but trying to get more just fame and just support for high level players as well as the rest of the amateur teams in NGS. Alrighty here. Setner Pro, thanks for the follow, by the way. Sorry that I missed that. And for all those who are watching right now, thanks for coming to cheer on both of these teams. And looks like both teams are getting ready. Any standings watchers? Yo, what's up, Lazy Hydra? How's it going, man? Yeah, so I guess Hydra, you're Phoenix Rising Xanthi, right? So I think the main thing is if Phoenix Rising Diamond can get a domination, then that means Regen Phoenix from 6th place would bump down. That's the main change I see. Totally open to any other opinions in chat. So, all right. So Phoenix Rising Diamond does have first pick. Now, something with Baby on Board's play is they've been known to have all sorts of awesome, wacky comps, playing the double bruiser, double support. Center Pro says this is best of 3 or 5. It's best of 3. Best of 5 is mainly for the finals and the playoffs, which will happen in a couple of weeks. So we have the unfortunate Tracer ban for Mockery here. Lazy Hydra says, doing good. Excited to be able to scout after this. Hydra, you mean like scouting for Season 12, or do you mean scouting like previous games? Because something I want to do by the end of this week is just to cast replays of all the other Div A East and Div A West games, because not many people are casting our Division A games. So if that's what the scouting you're talking about, then hopefully those casted replays help you out. All right, we have a Leoric band and Hanzo. So it looks like the betting out Mr. Mockery's main DPS choices. Leoric band is interesting. I'm guessing that they could either be going for like high percent damage heroes, like a triple or double bruiser on the side of Baby on Board. Could be that one of the players on Phoenix Rising Diamond has a strong Leoric player, like a one trick. But yeah, I think it's because they have like a really big melee comp that they want to run. Talking about Baby on Board. ETC band. I'd say ETC strong into a melee comp too. We have Northern Touch with the first choice Mei. Very strong. Strong all-around hero, not easily countered. Good in almost every situation, as compared to most other tanks in the pool. Lazy Hydra says, for playoffs, yes. Right now we have 3 possible first-round opponents. Sounds fun. All right, so we have the double bruiser coming out. F Tarask, aka Kyle Ferguson on the Diva, and then Cavalier Guest on Hogger. Sonya's still up. Sonya Uther still up. Strong heroes there. In case either of the teams want to go double support. And we have the Stukov and the Tychus. Now, if you've been watching the last season of CCL, one of the main counters that came up against Hogger was a Diablo Tychus, mainly because auto attacks are really good against Hogger, just because it's really hard to land skill shots when Hogger's running wild with the Hog Spin. So Tychus over to counter the Hogger, but also able to get some easy damage on Diva too. And so we have the Lunara ban. So Lunara maybe banned because they want to go more burst heals for Baby on Board. And then there we go. The Uther band to prevent any type of double support. The strongest double support option would be the Uther, but that's been taken out of. So far, really solid picks from both teams here. Kai Bears with the Lily. I'm wondering if this is going to be a damage Lily or if it's going to be a double support. We'll see. And then Mockery as a range DPS picking Cassia. So it's all going to be about shrine control for Baby on Board. D.Va, not only with the double HP bar, but with the bomb too, as well as Hogger. And Cav G's really good at, in the Nexus Schoolhouse Discord server, has like a separate channel just for Hogger angles. So I would not doubt that Cav G has all the angles picked out for each of the 3 objectives for Infernal Shrines. Then we have the Lily Cassia synergy for the blinds. And then finally, Sonar on the Malthael and Deathwing on Popojo. Oh, sorry, Popojo on Deathwing here for their own type of zone control. Since there's not much percent damage on Baby on Board, Deathwing is going to be able to reign a little bit more easily. Kerrigan going into that comp, trying to pick off maybe a Stukov or Tychus. So it's going to be a lot of spice this game. From Phoenix Rising Diamond, I just see like really solid teamfight play, very solid macro play too. I mean, you have Malthael and Deathwing that can soak all the lanes if need be. Malthael also very strong at taking the camps. So in terms of wave clear, like both teams have relatively good wave clear, and team fights, it's going to be all about execution. So while the CCs are not, there's not much crowd control except for Kerrigan in terms of initiation and Hogger's Q. It's going to be a lot of trying to control that shrine with all the abilities that the Double Bruiser comp has for Baby on Board. All right, so let's hop right in. Sorry, I guess the UI doesn't work. Anyways, for Baby on Board, we have Kai Berries on Lily, Mockery on Cassia, Terax on D.Va, Coffee on Kerrigan, and Cavalier Guest on Hogger. Then for Phoenix Rising Diamond, we have Sonar on Malthael, Northern Touch on May, Popo Joe on Deathwing, Automatic Z on the Tychus, and dropping BBs, playing Stukov. So straight up, we have Grenade build on Tychus, on a Pale Horse for Malthael. These look like pretty normal talents. Oh, May going the blind build, May not going the healing on 1. So just going for more blinds against the, auto attacks that are pretty strong from Mockery, Coffee, Terax. Cool thing about May's level 1 is that the Blizzard reduces the cooldown too, so 5.5 seconds. And we have a kill on Hogger by Malthael. Really good pick for Phoenix Rising Diamond as both teams look to rotate bot. Now they're going 5-man bot, trying to get a gank on this 3-man. This is a 5v3. Can May hit Coffee with the stun? And Phoenix Rising Diamond does get another gank. Tarax is going to be up in the top lane. And as you can see, Phoenix Rising Diamond really did a good job getting both of those kills. But in the early game, it's going to be a little bit harder to get that XP advantage right now because of the early game, even though they got 2 hero kills. Good thing about getting those 2 hero kills is that they can get some map pressure, and that's why they're going after this camp. Hey, Bak thanks for joining. Pleasure to have you, and thanks for coming on the stream to cheer on these 2 teams. Now, Phoenix Rising Diamond wasn't able to steal the camp, and that's 1 camp up for Baby on Board. Are they looking for an invade? Not quite. Cavalier Guess looking to scout. We'll be able to get out because E is still up. And we have a Blizzard. Stuns 0. Oh, stuns 1. Oh no, that's... May is out. Kai Berries. Coffee looking a little low. Good to have Automatic Z. Does Automatic Z have a grenade for Kai Berries? And Kai Berries will be able to get out. Good escape, good camp steal by Baby on Board there. The 6 siege camps that have to be cleared mid. This allows, because there's map pressure going mid, Kevlar gets on Coffee as well as Kai Bears are able to get this bottom camp. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Tarask going over for the Merc camp in terms of level 4 talents. I'm going to flash him up real quick. Yeah, Lily. Looks like Lily's going DPS Lily build. I'm going that Dragon Serpent. Wondering if we'll see the Healing Cups or the Water Dragon at level 10. Mei going the Cold Front, so reducing Icebound cooldown at level 4. There is a level 4 Mei talent for Snowball, but not finding much value here. Northern Touch is thinking because don't need to disable structures and increase snowballing damage in this game. Northern Touch on Magazine dropping BBs, trying to get an early lead on the Shrine. Chimeras and Mockery trying to challenge this 2v5. We do have Cavalier Guess getting the top Merc camp, so it looks like Baby on Board is going to go for macro play here. Meanwhile, Mockery didn't go the stacking quests. So that is one top camp pushing up. So this plus... Oh no, looks like Baby on Board going down. They won't be able to get the Shrine. Looks like they're trying to collapse. Nope. Coffee with Kerrigan just looking to double soak with a minion with a camp wave pushing top. Yep, gotcha, Grand Paladin. Sorry about that. I can never tell if people want talents or not, so I switch in between having the talents up and taking them away to see more of the team fight. I'll leave them up for this game. Kybears and Mockery left to defend. We have... Oh, nice stun and follow-up from John Cena with dropping BB Stukov play. Terras, in the meantime, with Kyberries clearing the Port Punisher. And looks like the top wall is going to be almost down. Popojo trying to get the last hits here. Terras is getting stunned, going to be not caught in the blizzard, but gets silenced by Stukov. And Terras looking really low, is going to be taken out. Meanwhile, in the other lanes, Cavalier Guest and Coffee on the Kerrigan, trying to get a macro advantage against Sonar. Sonar on the Malthea with on a Pale Horse. Really strong double circuit here. And Phoenix Rising Diamond just taking big macro advantage, not only with the building, but only needing one hero, the Malthea, to double soak both lanes here. And it looks like Popo Joe, as well as Northern Touch, will be able to get that building confirmed. Meanwhile, Sonar has Talox. Cavg looking a little bit low. Nice stun out. And Tarax with the... Ooh, will Cavalier take it down? Oh, and the grenade upgrade from Tychus takes out Hogger. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Coffee against Sonar here. And we have a camp invade by Phoenix Rising Diamond. Looks like they will get that. 5 minutes left to go for Cavalier just gets to come up. Popo Joe making sure to hit this fountain so that the siege camp goes after the fountain. Still allowing vision to be controlled so that the siege camp gets it. Nice play by Popo Joe. Very subtle, but very nice decision that will not only pay off in terms of just overall tapping potential on the fountain, but as you guys notice, the next objective is mid. And the closest fountain to mid is this fountain right here. So in the next objective, Baby on Board's going to have a little bit of trouble just with their sustain. Especially since Lily went the Serpent build for the towns, but Lily did get Jug of 1,000 Cups. Tara's trying to harass the siege camp, won't be able to get any sort of traction though on Mag Z. As a minigun, Coffee stunned in the blizzard and is taken out. Tara's looking a little bit of a to dash out just in time. And it's all a macro play here. Phoenix Rising Diamond trying to go for this middle wall in preparation for the objective. Really good decision. Terex here doing a good job booping the siege camps into the wall, but they're taking out a little bit quicker. Sonar on the back trying to chunk down Cavalier Guest and Terax. But despite the building advantage and the kills advantage, As you can see here, not... Oh, nice silence on the Hogger. Jugs comes on out. And Last Rites will take Hogger down. That's 4v5 on this objective. Looks like Baby on board may have to give this up. Will Terex pop the bomb? It's gonna be tough. Oh, dropping Babies knocks it out. Sonar not able to get the damage in time to kill a Diva in pilot form. Missiles come out. Meanwhile, Coffee over here taking out Tychus. That's a 1-for-1 trade there. And it puts Phoenix Rising Diamond on the back foot. Especially since they don't have their main damage there in Tychus. With the damage here, bringing it up. Tychus only topping Cassie by about 5,000. Popo Joe zoning out Baby on board here. Now, Terex doesn't have a bomb, but Baby on board is ahead in terms of the skeletons. Nice block by Hogger. Terex will be out of mech form. Cavalier GS just trying to do some damage on Sonar and Popo Joe. Can Cavalier GS get this confirmed? Retreat ping has been called, and that's an objective for Baby on board. While the objective goes mid, looks like Baby on board is pushing top, trying to get a double push here. Automatic Z stuns 2, and Tychus is down. Stukov looking really low here. Sonar has tap, but will be able to get out. Looks like Baby on board trying to go mid, but we have Cavalier GS trying to take down this fort along with Infernal Shrine, Objective John Cena. Ice Wall comes out, gets no one. And we have a half health Immortal here, or a Punisher here. Popo Joe trying to clear the wave. Stun on one. May does get rooted. No damage from Popo Joe. And looks like they are able to get just one, but nice stun and root on Hogger, and nice escape by Cavalier G. Lazy Hydra says, I think it's good, put him up. Yeah, sure thing. I'll leave the talents up. Whatever makes it easier for you guys. Alright, so we have an invade by Phoenix Rising Diamond into this camp. This is a 4v4. Kerrigan pops the pod. And we have Lightning Ball out on Popo Joe. Popo Joe looking really low here. We have Kerrigan down. Diva is down. Deathwing does go down. This is a 3v4. Phoenix Rising Diamond able to get the siege camp. 13 to 14 right now. The level lead is only half up. Considering the kills and the macro advantage, still relatively even. Only one level ahead. We do have Sonar down in the bot, capturing this bottom Merc camp here. What that will do is hopefully allow Phoenix Rising Diamond to get some pressure bot so that they can go top and get that fort. There is the objective spawning bots, so there is a case to be made to try to get the bot wall in preparation for this next objective, but it's pre-16, not the best idea right now, as both teams go for the bruiser camps. Yeah, Sonar on their Phoenix Rising bruiser camp, while Oxygen Cavalier Guest spinning to win on his own bruiser camp. A little duel by the Dragon and the Mech top while we have the clear of the Merc camp. Down bot by Coffee, Kai Bears, and Mockery. Both teams decide to go ahead and capture their own bruiser camps. And 16 is about to come online for Phoenix Rising Diamond. Canadian courses, Baby on board is very split and getting rolled over by the roaming 4-man. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's just a high... Well, maybe at level 16 when the spike happens, there'll be some potential for some plays. But yeah, I agree. AG Silver calling it now that one of these two teams is going to do a failed chorus this game. Alright, I should have done a Twitch bet. I can do... If I can get some free time, I'll do a Twitch bet or a prediction for that, Mr. Silver. Glad to have you join the stream too, my man. Canadian course, Baby on board needs to avoid all engages between objectives. They have not too bad in terms of wave clear macro. But here comes Northern Touch and Popo Joe. Popo Joe does have Ice Wall. Will Ice Wall be able to hit them? Oh, Cassia gets stopped. And while Northern Touch is down below, Popo Joe following up. Cav G looking really low. Last Rites comes out, takes out the Hogger. Popo Joe caught in between a rock and a hard place here. Looks at 600 level, 600 HP. Dropping babies with a nice peel with the swipe here. Coffee looking in a little bit of trouble. Hops to avoid it. And the Unstoppable Takes Sonar out so it's safe. Highberry's now looking like they're on heal duty for Mockery here. Terex coming in from the backline, trying to get these 4 low heroes. We have, a nice snipe by Terex on the Tychus here. Popo Joe is down by 500 HP, as well as Northern Touch. And D.Va's really strong at taking the objective by themselves here. So that is a two people down for Baby on board, 1 person down for Phoenix Rising Diamond. But because the DPS is out, as well as Deathwing is up in the air, Phoenix Rising Diamond can't really engage yet. 16's come up. We do have percent damage coming from Mockery with martial law here. In the meantime, Cavalier Guess getting a little bit more push in mid, taking that mid siege camp here. Meanwhile, we have Sonar up top, trying to get some pressure up top in the lane, while the Punisher, this time Arcane Punisher, highest DPS Punisher, marching down bot lane. In addition, we have the siege camp mid. We also have siege camp coming bot also. Popo Joe and Northern Touch will be playing out this Punisher as much as possible. 4-man pushing in. Northern Touch looking in a little bit of trouble. So that's Ice Wall out. Ice Wall and Swipe is out for Phoenix Rising Diamond here. Whereas all ults are still up for Baby on board. Coffee comes out with the stun, doesn't quite pull anybody, and Malthael gets the Hogger down, and a nice follow-up by Terras to make it a 1-for-1. Levels are 18 versus 18.5 in favor of Phoenix Rising Diamond here. Popo Joe looking to rush it, as well as on magazine dropping babies. Popo Joe going on in, trying to slow down the retreat. Gets the stun on Mockery. Nice cleanse by Kyberries here. The Fear puts Mockery just a little bit further behind. The Ultralisk does not stun Automatic Z. That's ults out. Both teams are safe, while Baby on board looks to steal the siege camp. Do we have a bush gank? Looks like they're waiting for any suspecting person to be in the bush gank. Don't have bomb yet from D.Va. Just looking to anchor bushes here. They know that Malthael is about up in the lanes in 7 seconds. Terrace decides to show. Starts to slow down Automatic Z with the micro missiles. Oh, Coffee almost gets a stun on Tychus. And nice dodge, nice avoid. Meanwhile, Cavalier Guess stealing the top bruiser camp, makes short work of it. They will be able to get that. Baby on board taking advantage of their speedy Merc clear with not only Cavalier Guess on the Hogger, but D.Va also with the really easy to capture Merc ability. Meanwhile, they're going for their own Merc camp. All Phoenix Rising Diamonds stuck clearing top here. 20's online. We do have the No One Can Stop Death from Malthael. So Malthael could try to feed for some value here. It's like they're going to try to take advantage of their level 20s. Sarn trying to get nice root and silence on the terrace, but gets cleansed by Kyberries. Meantime, Popo Joe getting a little bit of HP chunked by the triple jump from Coffee. Now we do have Cataclysm slow for Popo Joe's level 20. Odin for Automatic Z's 20. And is semi-full snowball build. So didn't go snowball build on level 4 because Ruin Touch opted for the cooldown reduction. But did get the increased snowblind. With this one snowball every 15 seconds, I believe. Gets about 400 to 600 damage depending on the level. Trying to get this top 4 down because the objective is top. Now the Fountain is still up for Baby on board, so they will be able to contest this, especially since level 20s are up for both sides. Sonar hiding in the bush, just waiting for the perfect opportunity to come in. Coffee also waiting for an opportunity. Oh, Coffee sees it. Takes Sonar. Will he get the... Oh, unstoppable by Sonar. So we have Odin coming on out with the nuclear option, sending the nukes. Popo Joe coming on the back line. Ice Wall comes out, doesn't stun anybody. We have Cavalier Guess spinning, gets 2 bounces. The bomb goes out. Diva goes down. Northern Touch pops a cryo freeze. It's going to be a stuns on nobody. Popojo with the fear here. Northern Touch looking really low, getting hit by Mockery, and Mockery will take down. Oh, sorry, it was Cavg that got the last hit on Northern Touch. This is a 4v4 right now. Kyberry's blinding. And we have a 20-10 lead for Baby on board on this shrine here. Popojo going up top with the Deathwing. Cavalier gets looking pretty low here. Tychus did go overkill, so has a little bit more movement speed and range. And damage. And they decide to give it up. This fort will be going down in return. So it'll be fort for fort. Meanwhile, Baby on board trying to clear out that lane so that they can have a minion wave pushing with this Punisher. This time a Mortar Punisher. The middle child of all Punishers. Meanwhile, Phoenix Rising Diamond opting to get double lane pushing, not just with 2 siege camps, but with 3 siege camps pushing mid. We have Kyle Ferguson on Terras here on lane clearing duty. Once Sonar captures that, probably will be trying to help defend top port. In the meantime, we have the Mortar Punisher stunning on Automag Z, Popojo with the stun on 2. And that top wall goes down. Mortar Punisher about half HP here, getting melted pretty quickly. Cavg, hog spinning. The Cavg did go Horde Ult build with the Secret Stash. Northern Touch trying to come on in. The Ice Wall hits Kyberries. Kyberries will get stunned and rooted. Feared, and Last Rites hits it. Kyberries is down. Looks like Phoenix Rising Diamond still trying to chase. Hogger slowed by the snowball. Cavg spinning out. Popojo just trying to get, oh, nice root on the Cogger. Dropping babies, landing so many level 13 roots. Loving the play by dropping BBs here. Well, it looks like Northern Touch going for the bot wall. Mainly because this next objective is spawning bots, so that if they can get, well, not only this kill, nice, next, oh, the blink does not save Coffee. That's 3 down. It's probably going to be the bottom keep for Phoenix Rising Diamond here, which will set up a win condition so that Phoenix Rising Diamond, if they can get this Immortal Punisher, or this Punisher to go core. But the last 2 Punishers have been going to Baby on board. Keep goes down. We have 11 seconds until Hogger comes up. So looking for a core call. Alright, Silver, let's see if your prediction comes true. We have Odin, Northern Touch, stunning Mockery. Mockery will get cleansed by Kai. Very nice. Cleanses by Kyberry this game. Oh, Northern Touch looking really low here. Has 120 HP, able to get out. Cavg looking for it. Terras also trying to look to... Nope, Terras looking for dropping babies. The swipe comes out, dropping BBs will be taken out. Popojo low, but still alive here. Nice reverse and defense by Baby on board. Objective hasn't been spawned up yet. Oh, and not able to chunk the Deathwing for that last kill. But this is an even number of buildings, though Phoenix Rising Diamond does have a keep advantage in that bot lane. Canadian Corns has huge kills. Yes, huge kills. Totally agree. Anything can happen in the late game here. In terms of siege damage, though, yeah, both teams have pretty good siege damage, though Baby on board has a little bit more siege damage, I'd say. And Baby on board looking for this mid keep. But Joe getting chunked. Down to half HP now. You have Stukov coming up in 2 seconds, so if they want to try to get this fort, they might try to do it now, but nah, the wave clears is too good. Without a good minion wall, Baby on board isn't able to get a confirm on that keep kill. And here we go. And this objective. Popojo out with the flame. Ice Wall comes out, gets the Hogger mid-spin. And Terex looking a little bit low, gets stunned in May. Odin comes on out, nice and stoppable by Sonar on the Malthael. Terex looks a little bit low, able to get out just in time. Lightning Ball comes on out, and this is not an infinite Lightning Ball. Ooh, Popojo right in the middle of things. Terex just following Popojo all the way. Nope, Terex will be disengaging here. Nice heals coming out by it, dropping BBs. Cowbears with the blinds, with the cleanse on Mockery here. Mockery dashing out, trying to save themselves, but no, the save won't be there. But the next objective does again go to Baby on board. Dermo says, is it even a Div A game if there is a failed core call? Hey, what's up, Dermo? Good to have you in here, man. Alright, we have the Frozen Punisher coming on down. Down the bot lane. Now, this is a 4v5 in favor of Phoenix Rising Diamond here. That keep is not... Oh, there we go. Okay, the keep is about to get disabled. But Baby on board opting to give this up in favor of possibly some more Merc camps. HG Silver said, no, there is one in every series. Hey, we Division 8 people, we gotta keep it interesting, right? Northern Touch with the Ice Wall, but follow-up is pretty far away. Terex does get stunned. Minigun comes out. Nice root again from dropping BBs on Terex. Terex looking a little low and is taken out. I did not think that Northern Touch had the follow-up, but dropping BBs there with the Stukov level 13. Doing a really good job just following up with these roots and silences here. Nice fear by Popojo to secure the kill on CavG. And it turns into reverse steals for Mercamps as Phoenix Rising Diamond going for a second core call with 2 heroes down on Baby on board. Mockery trying their best with Kai Bears and Coffee, try to defend this. If they can just get one, ideally 2 kills. There is a Mercamp pushing bot. Mockery taking out Sonar. Oh, the swipes come out from Stukov. Odin and Popo Joe just taking down the score to 55% HP. Dropping BBs looking really low. Dropping BBs goes down. Northern Touch looking low. Popo Joe's the one doing the damage though. Oh no, this is 18%. Can Automaxi do this? That's 12%. Oh my goodness. That's 4 down. And we do have a Mercamp. Oh, it's almost taken out though. Sonar's going to defend against it. Well, baby on board go out in time. That's 4 from Baby on board. Heading straight to the core. There's a catapult threatening the shields. Sonar will be able to clear it. They can get this kill on Sonar. That's 30 seconds that they have to kill Sonar and get this core here. And here they go. Sonar trying to defend against the team. Lightning Ball does come out, but it gets interrupted because Sonar's too far away. Coffee trying to go for a stun. Doesn't quite get it. The heals come out. Sonar at 480 HP here. And Sonar is out. No redemption left. And this game is looking like it's going for Baby on board. Oh my goodness. AG Silver. I don't know what to say to you, man. Oh, good game though. I mean, it's a lot of back and forth. Unfortunately, since chat decides to jinx core calls here we have a win for Baby on board. Well played. It's double boozer comp here. Let's look at the game results. So right now, yeah, I mean the kills up for Phoenix Rising Diamond here, but because of those 2 core calls, it just wasn't enough siege damage. Like we were missing like a gray main or something with some big auto attack hitting damages. And when the auto attack is Tychus, especially the Odin, not much that Phoenix Rising can do to really melt down the core. So really good defense by Baby on board. Really good win for their game 1. If I had to give an MVP, I mean, like Highberries did have some good heals that game, but I'd say dropping BBs with the Roots follow-ups on Northern Touch's stuns just really like took this game a lot closer, or not a lot closer, but gave them the advantage in the early game that I really enjoyed seeing. So dropping BBs, my MVP to you. Let's see what the chat says. Yo, Albatox, thanks for joining. Good to have you here. That's my teammate. All right. I see a lot of oh no's for the core calls. Failed attempt number 2, says Albatox. Lazy Hydra just enjoying this. Honestly, just ban this map versus BOB. Yeah, my team, Beef Boys. I remember playing Joanna against the Double Bruiser, Leoric, and Diva. I just got melted. Not only because they played the percent damage right on me, but because I had crappy positioning. Sorry, family stream. So I really hated playing Infernal Shrines against this Double Bruiser team. Northern Touch says, time to meme! Is that a Phoenix Rising thing? Harkin Giants Bane, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the game. Thanks for coming to cheer on Baby on Board and Phoenix Rising Diamond here. Canadian Corner says PRD improved a lot on Teamfight. They were impressive. Hey, what's up, Corrosive? Yes, that was a really good game. I enjoyed watching that game. Yo, R's above. Welcome too. All right. I'm going to get a prediction while you guys do your thing. Let's see, Stream Manager. I'm going to get my prediction ready. Looks like second game will be on Garden of Terror. Ewok, welcome to the stream. Cheering on Baby on Board. Glad to have you with us. All right, so Garden of Terror. And I have to swap the team. No, I don't have to swap the teams. So we did have some information from chat. Northern Touch, who is the captain of Phoenix Rising Diamond and tank player, has told us it's time to meme. And if any of us know, especially watching Phoenix Rising Xanthite's game, I'm inclined to believe when Phoenix Rising says time to meme that they will actually meme. So let's see what happens. Cavalier Guess. Thank you for the follow, as well as Tix Master and Corrosive. Yo, Joshua, Scott, and Grand Paladin. Thank you guys for the follow. Sorry I missed the notifications. I'm too lazy to set them up, but I still appreciate it. Lazy Hydra says, look, if they're meming, it's of their own volition. We have no part in this. I call BS, sir. I call BS on that. It's becoming a Phoenix Rising thing now. Phoenix Rising equals memes. You can ask all the other Div A East teams. If any Div A West teams are in here, if Phoenix Rising Xanthite gets into the grand playoffs, finals, whatever, that's going to be a fun game to watch because I'd hate to play against the legendary triple stealth. Phoenix Rising Diamond can still capture 6th seed. Can they? I'm gonna check that math, good sir. I don't think they. Well, did they beat Phoenix? Did they beat Regen Phoenix? I guess if they have beaten Regen Phoenix, which I haven't checked, then yeah, you're right. They could capture the 6th seed. We can look at the results here if you guys want. Okay, well, let's increase this, shall we? Yeah, so yeah, Phoenix Rising gets a 2-1 victory. Then assuming that Phoenix Rising Diamond has beat Regent Phoenix and they can get 6th seed. That'll be the main change, because Baby on Board's a little too far away from Boogans Forever. Though, if they get domination, they'll be tied with Boogans Forever. Huh, there's a lot more changes that can happen on here than I thought. Yeah, this is more interesting. Thank you, chat, for pointing those out. What happens, though, if Xanthite has to play Diamond? Yeah, I wouldn't want to... I wouldn't want to play on either team. I just want to watch that game. Maybe we'll see like Murky Nova Abathur, some BS like that. Phoenix Rising on Phoenix Rising Violence. Northern Touch. Canadian Corners says, so it's up to them if they want to play PRX or Beef Boys. If Phoenix Rising Diamond 2-1s, they get 6. Yeah, okay. They won the head-to-head. All right, thanks for that, guys. They dominated Regen. Okay. This is all right. Well, this is a cool game to cast then. Especially since this is the last general season game before the playoffs. I really thought going into this game that there wasn't going to be much in terms of standings changes, but it could be anybody's game now. Lazy Hydra. If Xantha has to play Diamond, Xantite will have to win. Why do you say that? Yes, Jordo Max, Garden of Terror. It's happening. It's a Xanthite map. Mid lane food. Welcome to the stream. Mid lane food says invisible chads, please. Oh god. Thanks for the follow too, mid lane food. Alright, in terms of bans, oh, okay. So we had the respect ban. May being banned from Northern Touch, but Northern Touch going with the Varian. A very cryptic Varian pick. Is that going to be a meme Blades, or is that going to be just a taunt Varian? And they did give Mockery the Tracer, opting to ban out Cavalier Guest Hogger and also Kyberry's Lily. Actually, I've seen Kyberry's play a lot of Lily, so I'd be interested to see what support that Kyberry's has up next. Popo Joe, this time, who played the Deathwing last game, is on the Grey Main this game. And from what I see, no team swaps either. I have Tarask on the best hero of all time, Sonya. Kyberry's playing the Lucio. So you have 2 mosquitoes for Baby on board here. Oh yes, Tixmaster, thank you so much. It's updated. Baby on board is up by 1. I feel like the Malthael ban. Everybody's heroes from last game have just been banned out. I like seeing that. Because Tarax's Diva banned. Well, Tarax is playing Sonya this game. So I guess they're preventing Oxygen from Cavalier Guest from playing another double bruiser. Automatic Z with the Asmo. I don't care what any of y'all say, Asmo's still a meme hero. And dropping BBs on white main. Mid lane food says Colossus Smash OP. Well, Canadian Corner is saying that there's a Twin Blades Wind Blades variant. Oh, we got one more pick to see. It could still be a Twin Blades or Colossus Smash variant. But Northern Touch is the tank. And Cavalier Guest on the Joanna and Coffee on Tassadar. I really like Baby on Board's draft. They have good Merc Camp, good wave clear, and good roaming ganking potential. Plus they have Mocker on the Tracer, so maybe Phoenix Rising Diamond is trying to get a win, make Mocker look bad with the Tracer here. Sonar on the Medivh. I mean, Merc Camp, Popo Joe on the Grey Main, really good Merc Camp clear. And team fight, they got a lot of burst prevention with the white main and with Sonar on the Medivh, but I'd really be concerned with the wave clear. I mean, you have 3 lanes here. Assuming we have Azmodan on 1 lane, or if we have Azmodan in a 4-man trying to stack up the queue, that leaves either Medivh or Varian in the other lane. Because Greymane will be stuck with doing camps. This macro play is going to be really hard from Phoenix Rising Diamond. But if Northern Touch goes Windblades, I think we're back in business. Canadian Core says, fun fact, Asmo is winless in any division A or higher. Oh, speaking of which, let's put the predictions up. Alright guys, you have 1 minute for this prediction. Who will win game 2? Alright. Let's name him off. So, baby on board, we have Mockery on his Tracer, finally. Cavalier G, Cavalier Guest on Joanna. Terrace playing the Sonya. Kyberries on Lucio. And Coffee on Tassadar. Meanwhile, on Phoenix Rising Diamond, we have Popo Joe on Greymane. We have Sonar on the Medivh. Northern Touch on Varian. Dropping BBs on the White Mane. And we have Automatic Z on Azmodan. So we do have a mid lane fight here. Talents coming up. Thank you, Lazy Hydra, for the reminder. And it's just going to be a stacking game for Asmo and Sonar here. So the later game potential hinging on those quest stacks being finished up. The rotations are beginning. Looks like Asmo will be in with the 4-man. And looks like Greymane will be double soaking. Well, not double soaking, but solo laning. Now Mockery is preventing any rotation from Popo Joe. So Popo Joe gonna miss his top soak, dropping BBs. Gone? Is the pause gonna happen? Yep, the pause is gonna happen. Mid lane Foots is Nova 100% win rate in AEs. Jordan Max says not true. We want. Oh, you guys. Okay. we're Jordan Max says we're not sure. It was Tomb game versus them game 2. But regardless, NGS wide win rate is poo poo. Still draft overlay. Oh, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Alright, so looks like dropping BBs has disconnected, so I will take my camera out of the talents once we get in. Appreciate that mid lane food and Majesty. Majesty, thanks for joining on the stream, by the way. Welcome. Yes, thank you. Oh, and here we go. Looks like dropping BBs is back. My face is out, and we are in. So, yeah, Mockery doing a good job of trying to prevent the rotations here. This allows Sonya to take the top Merc camp. Meanwhile, we have a gank potential. Does Coffee have the wall out? Nope, Automatic Z will get out. Mockery trying to help out from above the wall here. Sonar just scouting out. That means Popo Joe will be taking their own siege camp. Tank on tank here, down mid. Still could have a meme blades. Still could have meme blades here. Coffee getting chunked by Azmodan? Is that a thing? I don't know. So we have Terrace on the siege camp. Popo Joe just took the opposite siege camp. And one wave pushing up top. Sonar trying to defend against this. It looks like Popo Joe will come out to help. Mockery very mobile. So Sonar does get one stack off Mockery. Looks like those two, while they defend top, Automatic Z will be soloing bot against Coffee and Kyberries. Terrace does get the siege camp in time for this objective here. Meanwhile, Northern Touch anchoring mid bush. It's just Merc camps all day for Baby on board here. He's trying to get as much pressure on these lanes with the Merc camps as possible. And it's been hard for the top Merc camp to be cleared. Popo Joe having to Hearth out. It's going to be a big push top. Meanwhile, down at the bot lane, Northern Touch and dropping BBs, trying to get control, but dropping BBs out of position here. It's going to be taken out, and that's rough. So that's going to be a control of the objective for Baby on board, while Northern Touch and Sonar in the mid and the top lane trying to defend against these siege camps. Automatic Z at 34 stacks. We have Medivh on 4 stacks right now. In the mid lane, Northern Touch and Sonar trying to hold back this siege camp. That's unfortunate. Not much siege camp clear from Phoenix Rising Diamond here, so they'll have to try to take advantage of their lockdown. Taunt is up, but Northern Touch not able to get in close. Terrace looking really low, avoiding any globe. Automatic Z is low on mana, so we'll either have to tap. Oh, we have a gank potential coming in here. Cav G, stunning. Coffee not able to get the... Oh! Is the wall going to come out? Oh, Coffee doesn't get the wall to get Automatic Z. Could have blocked Automatic Z from retreating back into the gate. Coffee taking a lot of damage from the towers! Automatic Z get... Oh, Coffee just barely dodging that globe here. Northern Touch. And we have a pause. Dead mouse. Looks like Mocker killed his mouse. Rip. Well, we have this pause here. Let's see what we got in the other lanes. We have a pause and a poop break, folks. These guys. What the heck? Alright, we're back in the game, folks. Meanwhile, in chat, we are emphasizing the greatness of Nova. Div A, where all we play is Nova and Asmodean. Popo Joe looking really low. Oh, Mockery. Oh, 6 HP on Popo Joe. Not even close. And Northern Touch instead gets the kill on Mockery. What an escape. 6 HP. Automatic Z looking low also. Kyber's pushing on in. Kyber's going in deep. And we'll be able to get the Asmodean kill. And Kyber's out with 260 HP. A lot of deep hero chases going in from Baby on board. Love to see it. While that bot wall goes down, looks like Phoenix Rising Diamond will make the objectives 1-1. Popo Joe clearing that mid lane. You have Terax on the top siege camp, pushing against Northern Touch variant. Meanwhile, 3 heroes pushing hard bot here. Sonar not having the wave clear enough to clear his minions. Dropping B's, gonna try to give some help, but looks like this bottom fort is in trouble because Popo Joe is stuck doing Merc Camp duty here. So Baby on board just trying to open up this map as much as they can by taking some early advantages with these buildings. Terrace is just mainly playing PvE here. Merc Camp for days. Mockery looking to see if he can chunk. Popo Joe does have level 10. Popo Joe looking low. Has the tap. Will be in time for an objective if he can clear this in time. So that's 4 members of Phoenix Rising Diamond top. Automatic Z doesn't have vision. I'm gonna be really careful though. Automatic Z trying to hide in the bush, but shows up. That's Cav G with the stun. Automatic Z looking like he's gonna be taken out here. And that's unfortunate positioning by Automatic Z. Sonar almost had to protect, but wouldn't have been able to save it anyways. We do have Northern Touch Popo Joe dropping BBs up here, taking the top siege camp since they're giving the objective. One wave missed top, but that's in trade for an objective. It's 2-1 in favor of Baby on board. Cavalier Guess, making sure that Phoenix Rising Diamond does not get this this camp. Especially if they see that Popo Joe up top is trying to push with the Great Main. They know they don't have that much pressure to defend against this camp steal. Sonya coming back top to defend against this Merc camp. We have Automatic Z and Popo Joe pushing really hard here. Now, Automatic Z did go Demonic Invasion. Here it comes. March of the Demons. Has a spell armor to Terras, trying to burn down these mercenaries. Popo Joe looking really low, taking all those core shots. Sonar coming up to help. Popo Joe, Sonar chasing after Terras. Portal comes in. Will Sonar be able to get Terrax? Oh, the ley line comes on out. The fort goes down. Popo Joe! Oh, goes the ult against Sonya and is protected. Meanwhile, down bot, Coffee Mockery switching the force, or taking the force 1-for-1 here. This will be an objective in the favor of Phoenix Rising Diamonds. This is the next hero for Baby on Board, not up for 12 seconds. Mercamp's still up for Phoenix Rising Diamonds, so trying to get this top wall. Meanwhile, Oxygen and, or Cavalier Guest and Kyber is delaying this objective. Northern Touch will get the first delay. Level 13 is not up yet for Northern Touch's Shield Breaker on the variant. So, Sonya about to come to make this a 5v4. Storm comes out. Popo Joe gets stunned by Terrax, protected by the way. And that's some really big burst in from dropping BBs. Falling Sword on the backline by Cavgy. Terrax looking low at 200 HP. Gets taken out by Popo Joe. Meanwhile, Cavgy taking a lot of damage. Unstoppable comes on out. And, oh, nice boot by Kyberry to save Cavalier Guest here. Northern Touch going on in. Taunts Coffee. Popo Joe and Northern Touch going for this kill. Kyberry's trying to heal. And the boop comes out. And Medivh not only gets taken down, but the stacks get taken down too. Cavalier gets traded for Greymane and Medivh here. Kyberries and Mockery looking very low. Kyberries healing up. Coffee doesn't get to interrupt the back. Greymane is taunted. And he gets high five. Nice. Kyberries with the final confirmed kill. That's 3 down for Phoenix Rising Diamond here. Kyberries speeds boost up to get Automatic Z. The wall comes up, putting Terrax in perfect position to spear Asmo for another kill. That's 4 kills in total for Baby on Board there. Giggle Schmack. Yeah, that was crazy. 6 HP. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Giggle Schmack. Glad to see you cheering on these two teams. Canadian courses. I love when I click on the minimap in a stream trying to look. Well, if I can try, I'll try to predict where you're gonna click, man. I also don't want to give the viewers like motion sickness by clicking all around like this. Oh, that just gave me motion sickness. All right, Terrax here trying to come for the interrupt, but doesn't get it. So that's an objective. Gardens coming in from all 3 lanes for Phoenix Rising Diamond here. Lazy Hydra says, "Yeah, rip stonks." That was very unfortunate. We do have a macro play here. 15's coming up for Baby on Board as a 3 or 4 person push mid. That Garden Terror is looking about a 4th HP. Just looking really low. That mid wall is going to be pretty healthy, all things considered. Popo Joe getting just chunked by Coffee's Q. Meanwhile, Automatic Z a little bit overextended here. Terrax coming on in, trying to chunk him down. Meanwhile, mid lane we have a little bit of a scuffle going. Kyberries, Mockery, and Coffee, they see the top needs help. So we're going to try to cut off Automatic Z here, while the rest of Phoenix Rising Diamond goes down? Nope, they go top. Nope, they go down. Yep, they go down. To help try to get a confirm on this fort. Now we do have 4 members. Oh. Variant trying to taunt Cavalier Guest. Doesn't quite get Shield Breaker is out though. And here comes Coffee. Will they be able to defend? Yep, they'll be able to defend the bot fort. So, oh, Leyline coming out to peel. Coffee trying to get a wall. Oh, the taunt on Coffee. The task with the peel here, dropping BBs. Trying to help out with the heals. Falling Sword on the backline, stuns 2. Mockery straight on Sonar here. Gonna be able to take Sonar out. No more stacks for the 2nd time in a row. Popo Joe looking low along with Beeb, dropping BBs. Northern Touch is the last person standing in this 4-man, and that leaves Automatic Z up top, dropping BBs, or Baby on Board with a 4-person wipe. They go for that bot keep, and will they go for a core? Automatic Z does not have Demonic Invasion. Yes, this is a core call by Baby on Board here. 10 seconds until Medivh comes on out. We do have really good siege damage from Terax, Mockery, Automatic Z looking low, and Automatic Z gets taken down. This is a core that has no more shields, down to 90%, and taken down to 70%. No ley line steal from Medivh. This core is looking really low now, 30% on the core, and looks like they'd be able to get its 5%, and that is GG for Baby on board. That's 2-0 domination. Good core call, good ganks by Baby on board. And while you guys look at the game summary, I'm going to try to get someone for an interview. All right. Giggle Smack, what'd that test bait do? Yeah, not sure, but that was a good bait because it led to a core call. Taking a look at the talents here. This will go into the in-game summary until we have someone in Discord. Let's look at the talents, everybody. GG's from the chat there. Northern Touches, we have the we don't want to win this game syndrome. Oh no. Oh no. MVP this game? I mean, Terras just clearing Merc camps out the wazoo, but I mean, this is what happens when you give Mockery at the Tracer. I really like, I mean, if you guys, I mean, Mockery played like what a Tank should do, you know, like just interrupting rotations, just denying soak, calling, like basically positioning for ganks. So I just really like the way that Mockery played the map. Of course, I always like how Mockery plays the hero, but the way that Mockery plays the map is just like awesome. So that'll be my MVP gift for this game. Well, in the meantime, I'll wait maybe a minute for the Baby on board in case they want to do a post-game interview. Bishop, chat says you're boring, buddy. Would you like a treat? Ta-da.
Hey, Exy, my team agreed that I'd do the interview. How's it
Oh,
going,
hey,
buddy?
what's up? I was just busy
Yeah.
trying to give a treat. All right. How's it going? And congrats on the 2-0, good sir.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You know, I was raring to go after a long time without seeing my co-caster buddy, and my team was like, Mockery, we think you should do the interview. You know, you've been great in them in the past. Cav definitely
Yo,
did not want
Cav.
to do it. Hello, Cav.
Hi, Nick. How you
Cav,
doing?
why are you here? Why don't you remind them?
I just wandered in here. Kai told me to come to this Discord. I don't know why.
Tell him the real reason why you came.
He's lost. Well, I came because usually when Mocker does the interview, he just heaps effusive praise on me for my brilliant and play. And it's a little embarrassing. So I thought maybe if I was here, it would get toned down a little.
Yeah, you know, I just have nothing but good things to say about this man.
Well, if you guys in chat don't know who these two are, we have Cavalier Guest with Oxygen and Nexus Schoolhouse and Mockery, the person who finally got Tracer in an NGS game. This was like your second or third time, Mockery?
Third time.
3-0,
baby.
3-0, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The first time someone let it through, I was like, "That's it. That's his Tracer game for the season.
Yep.
No one will let it through again." And then they did, and I don't know why.
Historically, I would typically in whatever competitive league I was playing in, I would typically get it one time a season where like one team would be like, you know, he's washed. It's just he goes by on reputation at this point. we're gonna let them have it because we can counter it. We've countered tracers before. They let it through, they get demolished by like 4 levels, and then it just stays banned the rest of the season. So it was really cool to get it at triple my normal rate for playing in a league. So
It's
I'm
just,
pretty happy with that.
let's just call it Phoenix Rising Diamond's gift for the last game of the general
Hell
season.
yeah.
You know, so good sportsmanlike conduct from them to give you that present. So, but
Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Poo Poo Joe.
I will say, I mean, with that last game with the Tracer, like, was there any sort of like you're doing a really good job just like controlling the map, like just denying soak from anybody that was willing to solo lane against you? I mean, in terms of control, like what was the whole thought process in terms of what can the other team do against us? Because you had Kyle just merc camping out of his mind. You had you, Mockery, just disrupting rotations. And then finally Kyberry's Coffee and just Cavalier Guess just team fighting out the wazoo. I mean, was that pretty much like textbook rotations and gameplay?
Yeah, I mean, like 100%. We said it from the draft. Like, I was like, I'm gonna have to hold lanes while Sonya does camp because Tracer's macro is not very good. Like I can hold the lanes, and so it's weird that I was like playing off lane Tracer that game, but it was working because I was bullying the enemy laner, not so much as macroing myself. I was able to turn into an off laner through PvP, which was really interesting, but worked because of the matchups that we had. And so you
Hmm.
talked about options, and the only option the enemy team really had is who they wanted to send to come lose lane to me.
Hmm.
So that's just how the draft shook out, if I'm being 100% honest. But that was very much according to plan in terms of like, okay, I'm cutting off rotations. I'm going for healing fountain when it doesn't look like there's anybody in my lane, and then there was the pause top lane, and then it's there is a Medivh here, and I knew they had time to hit that pause, so I knew that they all 100% knew that I was on that top healing fountain, and I needed to dip.
Ah.
And then after that point, like I got to play the lane game, and we put you put the hero that's good at camps on the camp, and you put me in the lane where I bully the enemy heroes that they had. And so yeah, like I think it worked exactly according to the plan that we had. Other than that death in top lane.
That was an unfortunate. That Greymane. I
Yeah.
don't know if you saw how much HP Greymane had.
Oh yeah, I did.
And Cavalier Guess, a person I love learning from as well as my tank play. I always love seeing a falling sword Joanna. But could you educate myself and listeners? Was that an ult for fun, or was there some more strategic know-how that I'm just not familiar with the falling sword there?
It's the tech you need for specifically the Varian taunt matchup.
Hmm.
Post 13, because Varian can break your shield, he can actually taunt you,
Hmm.
and that makes you a legitimate kill target. So you need to actually falling sword out from 10 to 20 most of the time. You actually saw me falling swording in there because he would burn taunt on someone else, and then I'd be like, oh well, now I'm fine. Um, like I'm not a kill target, and falling swording onto a white main and disrupting her sort of rhythm can be quite good. So I ended up doing it that game. But specifically for the Varian matchup, you will almost always see falling sword, and then at 20, you can start falling swording in because it effectively has like a 10-second cooldown if you're using it correctly, and you'll usually be fine. I also debated going Laws of Hope at level 1 that game for the same reason.
Hmm.
It is specifically tech for that tank matchup. And actually, if you want to see an example of that, Red Robot, who of course is the tank for Oxygen, played that exact build with Laws of Hope on Volskaya in, I believe, week 3 of CCL.
And as you guys in chat don't know already, Cavalier Guest also coaches Oxygen, so some awesome knowledge being dropped here. Now we'll go back one game into Infernal Shrines, and chat has commented on your guys' domination of that map. And I remember you guys playing a double bruiser Leoric Diva into my Joanna that just got completely destroyed. In terms of Infernal Shrines, is it just a really double bruiser, triple bruiser friendly map?
It is for our particular hero pools,
Hmm.
specifically. But in general, like I remember in that game, you run Joe, and Leoric is not the best tank in the world, but specifically into Johanna, Leoric is one of the best tanks in the world. So whenever there's a Joe on the other team, Leoric becomes a viable tank pick, even if it's not like a double support comp. Because he matches Joe's waves clear and he
Hmm.
punishes Joe for wave clearing, which is the only thing that Joe actually brings to the table pre-10. So you're matching her one good thing and punishing her for doing it as well.
Mm.
So that's an awkward position for her to be in. And then a massive level 20 spike. Shrines is a map where if you play evenly, like it's always going to get to 20. Like one team, you'd have to like win the Punisher and get like a Sylvanas push going or something like that to have it end pre-20. Like you'd have to snowball the game with a really specific draft. So 20 spikes are something you can draft for, and our team was really good at 20, but we just didn't. It took us a little while to get the team fight order correct, because when you don't have a traditional tank, it can be a little bit trickier to managing.
Yeah, people were dropping bets on the core calls there in that first game. So, the back and forth was fun to watch. But anyways, it was a fun matchup. Thanks for giving us in the chat and myself an awesome last general season game before playoffs. And just wanted to leave it back to you guys. Do you have any shout outs or anything you guys want to say before we head on out?
Shout out to my teammate Mockery, undefeated on Tracer. Not his one trick, but no, really, like conceptually, like in terms of matchup knowledge, Mockery is easily, in my professional opinion, the best Tracer player in the world. So letting him have Tracer is real dumb, but I'm glad I got to play with it again. I love playing with his Tracer. And shout out to NGS for organizing the season. It's been fun.
Well, I can't flame Cav now. See, he went and slid in first. So like if I flame him even as a joke, I just look like the world's biggest asshole. I gotta say, just again, just like Cav, shout out my team, because I came here to have fun with my friends. Unlike some other people, I don't bypass drafts to do that. I come to NGS when I want to play on a team with my friends, and I've had a great time doing that this season. That's not aimed at anyone in particular.
Love it, man. Love
and and shout out to my fiance. We waited 2.5 hours in line today to get our marriage license.
Oh, what?
And,
congrats, good
yeah,
sir.
it was forever, but I'm happy we did it, and I'm very excited. And today has been a good day, and this was a good day to cap it off. Good way to cap it off. So thanks for casting it, my friend.
Of course. That's a really good day. I'm so stoked for you, Mockery and Cavalier Guest. Also, thanks for coming on the interview too. Appreciate you guys having come on the stream, and really good games, and we'll see you in playoffs.
Thank you. Hope to see you there, bud.
All right, take it easy, guys.
Have a good night.
Oh man, what a fun interview. Well, there you have it, folks. Baby on board versus Phoenix Rising Diamond, 2-0 victory. And that starts the playoffs now that the general season is over. So I'll be hopefully casting one of those games. But what you'll see is many different casters trying to pick up those games just because, well, there's less playoffs games. Anyways, hopefully you guys got some awesome entertainment from watching not only that game, but also getting some knowledge from Mockery and Cavalier Guest, one of the best players to follow and learn from in Heroes of the Storm. Other than that, you guys have a good night, and I will send you to let's send you to, man, I don't even know. Is there anybody else casting right now? Obviously I prepared for this. Let's send you to, you know what, let's just send you straight to Mockery. Actually, he's probably not going to be streaming anymore. Let me see here. I'll send you to Kairu. She was in Division A2, so gotta support our own Division A peeps. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later.